All right, let's go over my top pairs I'll be trading this week. First pair, we have GBPJPY. On the weekly time frame, we are bearish. This is our lower high and this is our lower low. On the daily time frame, have shifted bullish. We closed above this lower high and this lower low, so we had shifted bullish. So now this is our higher low and this is our current higher high. And on the 4 hour, this is our higher low, this is our current higher high. So we have two time frames in sync. We have the 4 hour and the daily bullish, so we're looking for buys. And then we have this beautiful area of interest where we have resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, and so on. So what I'll be waiting this week is for price to come down back into this area of interest, close in it, look for a shift of structure on the 1 hour, 30 minute, and then with my entry signal to then buy. And we could also add around psychological level. Wait, we could also add on around psychological level 192300. Perfect. So I'll probably set my take profit at this next support and resistance level. We have support, resistance, support, support, resistance. But if I do see that I get into this trade and it happens and we get a pullback and we get in, and if we break above it, I will potentially hold for a retest of the zone to potentially go higher. So yeah, that's my top trade for the week. Next up is AUDNZD. So AUDNZD on the weekly time frame is bearish. We have a lower high and a lower low. We are potentially creating a new lower low this week if this closes under this structure point. On the daily time frame, we are bearish. This is our lower high and this is our current lower low. And on the 4 hour, this is our lower high and this is our current lower low. Then we have this daily area of interest right over here, which we have support, resistance, support, support, resistance, support, support, support. Now I want this to be used as resistance. So once we get price into this area and we close the daily candlestick in this area of interest, I would want for a shift of structure on the 1 hour 30 minute and look for our entry signal, and it would look something like this. Take the trade right here, stop loss, and then take profit would be here, this low right here. Nice 1 to 3 risk to reward. So yeah, next trade is NZDCAD. So NZDCAD on the weekly time frame, we are bearish as of right now. This is our lower high and this is our lower low. If we close above this point in this weekly candlestick, we will have shifted bullish. So we are still bearish though. On the daily time frame, we are bullish. This is our higher low and this is our higher high. And on the 4 hour as well, this is our higher low and this is our higher high. Here we have a solid area of interest. We have resistance, we have support, resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and so on. So we have a very good valid area of interest, more than 3 touches, and I'm anticipating for Christ to come down into this area again, close on the daily time frame, look for a shift of structure 1 hour 30 minute and get our entry. So we have the daily and the 4 hour in sync as well. So I want to mention that if by any means the 4 hour closes under this structure point, I will not be interested in taking this trade. Although I think price will come down here on the 4 hour and do something like that. And notice how we have this level of resistance. Every time we go up, we're resisting. We have 3 touches right here. So so it will use this zone right here that is being used as resistance and potentially come down and use it as support. And notice how 2 of my pairs are AUDNZD and NZDCAD. So there's NZD on both pairs. Notice how on AUDNZD I am selling, so I'm anticipating that the NZD, the New Zealand dollar, will get stronger, and here I am buying, so I'm also anticipating that the New Zealand dollar will get stronger. Even if AUDNZD and NZDCAD I had both as sells, that won't make or break a trade for me. But that just goes to show that it's kind of the same setup, and I'm betting that the New Zealand dollar is getting stronger. Then we have AUDJPY and NZDJPY. It's the same scenario as GBPJPY. It's the same thing. Weekly bearish, daily bullish. We broke structure, and then 4-hour bullish. So I'm anticipating price to we broke the area of interest, retest it with around psychological level 94.500 to then buy to this level. And same thing with NZDJPY, same thing. The daily and the 4-hour are both bullish, and the weekly is bearish. I want price to come all the way down here, retest to then buy. So as you can see, I have 3 JPY pairs. So whichever pair is the cleanest is the one I will be taking, either GBPJPY, AUDJPY, or NZDJPY. Whichever one looks the cleanest is the one I'll be taking, as well as AUD and NZDCAD. Whichever one looks cleaner, I will be taking the trade. So technically, out of all these pairs, it would only be 2 trading opportunities, either GBPJPY, AUDJPY, NZDJPY. That will be 1 trade, whichever one looks the cleanest, and AUD, NZD, and NZDCAD, whichever one looks the cleanest. I have a couple more trades this week that I'm interested in looking at, but I'm not going over here because these are just the ones that look the cleanest and have the nicest setup, like the A+ setups. I have like some B setups that I'm just monitoring. I might take the trade, I might not, but these are the top trades that I am looking at for this week. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment if you guys need anything. Peace.